I hit the right button first time too. Hi, everybody.
Hey!
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry.
No, I love
Every time you say
this.
that, it just makes me say it.
Then say
Are
it.
you ready, kids?
Aye,
Aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
So
I ain't going that high right now.
you know my favorite thing about that is
Huh.
when they decided to redo the theme song in like 2019. The lead singer for Slipknot is the one who did it.
What?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's funny.
Huh.
it's great.
It's great.
Know
And he
that.
does it when he does like private, when he does concerts, he absolutely does it too. At shows. It's hilarious. Because he'll just play like a because he does solo shows now, and he'll do like a like covers of a Slipknot song, and then like get up to the mic stand and goes, "Are you ready, kids?" And the crowd just goes, "Yeah!" At a fucking metal show. It's incredible. The only thing is he won't do it at Slipknot shows. Anywho, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend since we last saw you guys Wednesday. But last week, nothing interesting happened. You guys had a nice, quiet role-playing session.
Yeah, it was so chill.
Just kidding.
Really, it was some great downtime. Not!
I swear to God, if anybody
We
makes the
need
joke,
more of that.
negative inspiration.
Already had that last week.
I
Spicy.
was literally in the middle saying, next anybody makes that joke, they're getting a negative. Nope. Okay, there we go.
Next person who says shenanigans, get the pistol whipped.
Kid pistol whipped.
Hey, Farva. Despite the fact I didn't like 2, I am excited for the third one.
I had no idea they were making a third one, and I never saw the
actively-
second one.
They are actively making a third one. They also just did a commercial for Whistle Pig whiskey out of Vermont. They were just in an ad campaign for them and their Super Trooper characters. It's very funny. Anyways, last week you guys fought the Briarwoods to rescue Soren after fighting your way through a horde of undead. And then Soren decided to throw some daggers at Cade, and everything got interesting from there. After being stunned, Cragthor was disintegrated and turned into dust. And you all had a very deep and intense conversation after getting Soren to come back and talk to you all. You all spent the night in the town. Did you guys spend the night in the town?
Well, we spent it in the mansion after going through a door in the town.
Correct. Okay.
It was the cozy
The barn,
farm
yeah.
farm
the barn.
town the barn and farm townhouse.
And then at the end of session, as you guys were heading out of town, thanks to Cyrus's goggles recognizing Cragthor's balls, you saw Cragthor pulling himself up out of the mud. I'm not letting you live that down. I'm not letting you live that down.
I'd recognize those balls anywhere.
You guys saw
There needs to be a sub sound.
Cragthor somehow pulling himself out of the mud and water near the road. You quickly gave him his gear to put it on. Luca and Cade made some interesting observations. And as you were making those observations, you began to head down the road into the trek to Zephyra. What would you all like to do?
Vinnick is going to ever so slightly poke Cragthor once in a while.
Crackdoor has bad intention in bad intention in intentions in his hand and just slaps the muzzle across his hand every time. Just the barrel. Just
Just trying to make sure you're actually real.
I mean, I
Never
can
seen anyone
disappear.
come back to life. I've never seen anyone die one place and rise from a swamp.
I mean, I can go back if that's what you want.
No, no, not at all. He only does it like maybe 2, 3 times.
So, Cragthor, what happened to you exactly?
It's for me to know, and maybe you'll find out. Just say death and life after death.
Mm. Don't get me wrong, Cragthor, but that's like the longest sentence I've ever heard you say. Something's different.
What would you prefer? I just go killing things again? It's not a big deal. You want the guns back? You want that back? I can just go kill things again.
And I think like to Cade or Luca or whoever's nearby, he'll just be like,
Oh no, he's become self-aware.
His frontal lobes developed.
Cade is immediately looking away. His mouth clamped shut, eyes closed, but there's a slight shaking in his shoulders.
Ugh.
Do you think we need to find him a doctor, Cyrus?
I don't think he needs a doctor. He seems fine to me, but better than ever, really. It's
Can that
just
really be a
something's
thing?
well, something's different. The way you talk is different. Personality seems changed a little bit. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Clearly had
If
some kind of encounter with something and you don't want to talk about it, which I totally understand and I'm not pushing.
let's
All
just
I'm saying is this encounter you had, this entity that came to you in the afterlife, whatever it was. If you made some kind of deal or arrangement or contract with this entity and now they're like your boss and you have to do things for them, that's information that we probably need to know about. Speaking from experience.
correct or just holds up bad intentions. The deals that I made were with this. Just realize when you go to die and come back, it changes you.
I've died and come back, Cragthor, but not like this.
Did you embrace it then?
Fuck no. It was terrifying.
Maybe you should try next time.
I hope there won't be a next time.
Oh, everyone has a next time, even as I march towards my
Oh.
own again.
I hope there won't be a next time until I'm ready.
That would be for fate to decide. I mean, if you want to speak about death and those things, I think Kate can help you out more than I can.
No, Cragthor, you dying and coming back, it doesn't bother me. That's something we've seen before. That's something we've encountered. It's the one of us has a secret boss element that doesn't quite sit right, is all.
Oh, that's the demon inside of this gun.
No, if you're sure that's all it was, then we're all good.
That was it. Don't worry. I won't hurt you or anyone. Here at least.
With my passive insight of 9, I'm not even gonna bother rolling. I believe Cragthor implicitly.
Right.
If he says it's just his existing deal with the gun, that's good enough for me.
Nice.
I'm just so glad we don't have secrets.
Hi, doggy.
Makes everything a lot less complicated.
Very trusting, aren't you?
Well, Soren, I suppose there's a couple of different ways to go through this life. One is to be suspicious of everything you encounter, and then you never get to enjoy anything. And the other is to trust people. I mean, until they give you a reason not to. I always preferred to give people the benefit of the doubt. Of course, by the time I was 62 years old and I was starting off on this adventure with all of you, I had about 10 gold to rub together to account for my entire life's work. So,
Take that as you will.
who's to say how that mindset worked out for me,
You're
really?
62.
Yeah, almost 63.
Oh, you're old.
Fuck you.
Cragthor,
Yeah.
as you all are walking, and you're holding bad news and fiddling with it and making sure everything's fine, getting your own ashes you turned into, like, out of the chambers, which has to be a sobering experience.
Very.
You hear the voice.
God damn it, Max.
What?
Incredible.
You're old. Fucking hell. Oh. What floodgate have you just opened?
I don't know, but I had to type in the lyrics to the song in chat because when you said something is different, I immediately just launched into Defying Gravity in my head.
Incredible.
You theater nerd.
Thank you. You hear the voice of I will say his name Orthax. I don't think he's revealed what his name is called to you once again in your head. So, I believe I've been lied to. Cragthor.
You haven't been lied to. Who lied to you?
You.
No.
3
You just didn't-
targets, 3 failures.
They weren't my failures. They were yours. You're the one in charge of this fancy gun.
And you're the one in charge of staying alive.
Fate had different intentions for me.
Do not put your failures on me.
You know, I have someone you can speak to if you want to talk about your failures.
Oh.
That's a very nice lady.
Interesting.
Yeah, she said not to worry about you anymore.
Fine then. And your gun will fall apart.
All right.
Wait, which one?
Bad intentions.
Intentions falls apart. Oh shit.
You're just walking along and cylinder and like the barrel fall off of the stock.
Shit, Cragthor, what happened there?
It's not supposed to do that, is it?
I mean,
Did it
when
have
you
a few
told-
screws loose?
I mean, I told the person I was working for that he had no power anymore.
Guessing he didn't take too kindly?
No.
Roxana just mutters under her breath, "This is why I stick to bows and arrows."
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure I was going to kill myself with it in the end.
Huh.
I think that was the intention.
I mean, I think we all kind of assumed that you were going to kill yourself with those firearms in the end at some point. We just assumed it would be an accident. Because you being you and all.
I mean, I still like firearms, and then he'll pull out Bad News, the other one. Or, well, no, the
Nope.
pepper box.
Yeah, I was gonna say you used the parts from Bad News to make Bad Intentions. Oh. I can hear someone's notifications.
It's Lenny.
Oh no.
Yep. Sorry, no Katie this week to remind me.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
blame
they're
them.
off. Oh no, it's 1,000% my fault.
Yeah.
Correct, though, would you be able to rebuild it without that entity's assistance?
Oh, if I had the parts, I think I could build something that would be just fine. But not with those parts.
Why not these parts? They seem fine. Just
Do you want me to have a boss that I listen to?
if you take the same parts and reassemble them into a different weapon, it'll still be the same boss. I don't know. I don't know how that part works. If you say the
very
parts are
well
no
could.
good, parts are no good.
They're trash.
Can we use them for other stuff?
If
Some
you
of
want to
these,
risk it.
I mean, some of these metal washers might come in handy for some of my experiments, but if they're all like possessed, I won't touch them.
Cragthor, you get the sense that if you were to try and bind another entity to it or expand your deal, the magic could probably be used to repair the gun.
Oh, I'm not throwing away the parts, but I'm not
Yeah.
trying to repair it.
Yeah.
They're all just going back into the bag of holding.
At the moment, okay.
Well, if you want to use them as a basis for your next weapon, but not use them
I'm
exactly,
sure-
we could always use them to make molds, cast new material, build
I
it
may have
brand new.
I may have a way to make it not inhabited by a demon devil. Just time and some questions to ask someone.
Or even if not, I mean, I'm sure like we've got plenty of cash now. Now that Umbrasill's gone, and
Oh,
I'm sure we could just get new parts and make a new gun that's not cursed, hopefully.
I have a feeling I know someone who can get rid of the curse. Or
Well,
help
if there's
me.
anyone, if there was ever a place to go to get rid of something cursed, is where we're headed now.
And Cade, you know where I'm going to visit to figure out if I can.
That is going to be a trek for you and you alone.
Oh no, you are welcome.
I mean, I appreciate that, but a little creepy. Just a little bit.
No harm will come to you, though. Don't worry about it. Is like anyone else in the party looking at this cryptic conversation, trying to decipher it or figure it out?
Finnick would try, but Finnick could not.
I think Cyrus's attitude at this point is still like, oh, they're talking about God stuff. That's not a conversation for me.
Mhm.
Cyrus is just not my cup of tea. Finnick's like, that's going over my head. Soren is, I don't give a fuck. Roxana is, y'all are fucking weird.
Yep.
So where are we going?
Zephyra.
Where is that?
Cade will
Oh.
take his war pick and point at the mountain ahead. Hope you don't mind a hike.
I've
mean,
never been
Cyrus
hiking
made it.
before, so
Well, Zephyra is one of the 4 major outposts of the Ashari. And Zephyr are the air Ashari. And where we want to go is right next to where the fire Ashari are. And all of the Ashari leaders have this ability to teleport in between their different settlements sometimes. And the guy who leads the fire Ashari is a friend of ours, so he's going to come here, pick us up, take us all back there with us, and then we can do what we have to do in Vasselheim.
Okay.
I think that's the plan, at least.
That
A
about
bunch of our
sums it up.
friends are over that way too. They got out of this area, you know, after Umbrasil started to make a lot of noise.
And then, of course, after Raishan pulled her shit.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Though as distasteful as it was, you have to admit it was clever. Distasteful, yet clever.
I think Cyrus will just stare at Cade and with not an ounce of humor in his voice, just say like, I don't have to admit shit.
No, you don't. Though recognition of our enemy's abilities does give us an opportunity to learn and then defend against them.
Sure. I just don't have to hand out points for creativity is all.
I mean, hell, given enough time, your new goggles should be able to see right through that kind of mess, right?
Maybe. I'm still getting used to them and not quite sure about everything they can do yet. I think this button here lets me see ghosts. I think. There haven't been any ghosts around to test. But
Unless they can't see ghosts and you just think there aren't any ghosts around.
yeah, maybe they do something else. Who knows?
Yes. To answer your question to the person who just messaged me. Speaking of, I'm going to say this is insight. Soren, can you roll an insight check for me?
Sure. Mm, mm. My insight. I'm looking for a dice. I already pulled them out. I'm like an idiot. I got an 8 or a pass. My passive is 14.
Okay.
Ooh, whispers. DMs.
Yes, DMs. As you guys are just walking along for the day. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Is there anything else you want to do during the day?
I would like to at night, I guess. I'd like to start experimenting with a device. And I want it to work sort of like the mist machines in the produce aisle at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, but wearable to keep the turtle moistened at all times.
Okay. Make a tinkering check. I will be.
What kind of check would that be? Okay. I will wait. I don't know what that means.
Turtle Mister.
I think it would be performance, but I'm not sure.
The Tinker's check would be probably intelligence, is my guess.
It's intelligence, but it would be I'm guessing it would be using Tinker's tools,
Intelligence plus
which I'm
proficiency?
proficient with, but I don't have them, but I could make them.
Oh.
So I will wait till he gets back, find out exactly what he wants me to do.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick while he's gone.
Oh, he's back.
Anywho's it's. Sorry about that.
I
Sorry.
can
Make what check?
Tinkering. So it's
Which
intelligence and proficiency for you.
okay,
as a
so
skill.
I'll use right tool for the job to make Tinker's tools
Yep.
then. So intelligence and proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Can I guide on this?
Sure.
There you go. Got it.
All right. I'll get that in a second. All right, that's 18 plus guidance.
Yeah.
It's another 3, so 21.
Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough to put together plans for it.
It's probably like I would guess it's probably like I don't like does like Finnick doesn't wear clothes of any kind,
Mm-hmm.
does he? Because I was thinking it would probably be like some kind of like
Best.
collar
Oh, okay.
that just like goes around your torso or something like that and just kind of spritzes you at regular intervals.
Well, he's got like straps on his shell to help carry.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Rig something up. I'm guessing we'd have to you'd have to also probably rig something up where like it's hooked to the decanter of endless water. So like you need to keep like the decanter's a cartridge and you need to just keep it hooked up and then it
it will regularly draw water from the decanter and spritz you with it.
Sounds awesome.
Okay. Anything else y'all have to do during the day?
Nope, I think that's it for me.
All right.
I'm gonna fiddle with the parts when we get to a spot, like, and
Okay.
see if I can figure out which one was the main possessed one.
Look, if you want to fiddle with your parts, that's your own business. But just don't do it in front of me, is all I'm asking.
Oh, but I was gonna invite you to join in.
Correct, though. Would you be against me taking a look at those? Maybe I can help find some insight on this.
Help yourself. I'll hand over the parts too with it.
Cade will pop detect good and evil.
Okay.
And scan over the parts to see if anything emits a particular aura or energy.
Nope. Nothing is on any of the
Nothing.
parts anymore.
Interesting. They're clean.
But I have a feeling they won't be if I put it back together.
I wonder if when this is assembled, it creates a sigil or some other sort of mark that summons the entity and binds it to it.
It could be that the entity has some kind of requirement where it can only be bound to a weapon. I've heard of pacts like that before, and if the entity can only be bound to a weapon, and the weapon is just an assembly of parts, and then the parts are disassembled, the entity disappears because it's not a weapon anymore. And then you can reassemble those parts into anything else you want. It might work, maybe as long as we don't make another weapon out of it. But if we make a coffee maker out of it, it should be fine, I would think.
I don't think a possessed coffee maker is what we would like.
I mean, it'll be
That's
a
what
very
I'm
dark
saying.
roast.
Is I don't think it would be possessed.
And you're willing to gamble on that?
Absolutely not. This is all theoretical. But there might be a way of telling for sure. Beyond my pay grade, but there might be a way.
It's beyond mine too.
Well, like Cade said, we're going to a place where there'll be people who know. I don't think I'm looking forward to the looks on their faces when we ask them the question, but
Yippee!
Kitty.
Well, Cyrus, as long as they understand that we're trying to prevent the entity from taking root in the weapon again, I think they'll be more prone to help.
And if we can't get a straight answer there, we could always try taking it to Craghammer. There's smiths in Craghammer. They might know something about cursed, metal items. Chances are you could probably just melt all of them down and make whatever you want.
Just see Cragtor shaking his head about the melting parts down.
If we have molds made, we could always rebuild it. Maybe have some lighter or sturdier materials so it can handle more power, hit harder.
Oh, I think we can definitely rebuild it. That's not the issue. Like Cragthor is saying, we're not sure if that entity would come back.
I mean, you can try and reassemble it.
Can certainly try.
Exactly. How long does it detect good and evil last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, Cragtor's not in the realm of rebuilding it.
Okay.
No attempts.
So speaking of possessed objects, have I heard any voices coming from the chest?
Nope.
Okay.
But I think if you talk too long about possessed objects, Drix will pop up and be just very curious.
I was possessed once.
On a first
You're
date?
possessed.
Yep. That's what we call a good time in the 9 hells.
Uh,
And then I'll just go invisible and you have no idea where he is.
I know where he is though.
Yeah.
And I'm bad at hiding where my eyes are looking. So you can probably tell. like I'm looking over your shoulder and you're like, Drix is back there. Oh, that's true. I guess now, in addition to just being able to perceive through his senses, so I always know where he is, my goggles can also see invisible creatures.
Yes. So you do see where he is. But yeah, if nobody else has anything they would like to do this evening, you all can take a long rest.
Does Cade detect before when Cade had detect good and evil? Did Cade see anything with the meat cleaver?
Say that again?
Well, Cade had
Oh,
the
would Cade have noticed anything weird about the cleaver?
the cleaver.
Yes.
Okay. Honestly, Kay didn't need to look at the cleaver with that up to know something's up with it because Cade saw Finnick go fucking batshit
Oh yeah.
in the mines. And the cleaver was definitely the source of it because it was doing weird shit at that moment.
I was just curious.
Well, Kate definitely knows. There's a
Above
reason why
game.
there's a particular spell that stays prepared always.
Now.
Since that moment, yeah.
Okie dokie. Just traveled out. And you guys have 2 days more to Zephyra. So anything you guys want to do on your hike the second day?
Kate's gonna talk to Cyrus. Cyrus, do you happen to have any experience with making spell scrolls?
I mean, I learned how to in school. Everyone who goes through alchemy college had to learn it. It was a, you know, curriculum requirement and all that. I can do it. I can't say I have ever been terrific at it. Why?
Well, he'll reach into his pouch and take out a couple of the diamonds that were pulled from the vault. We have a few of these now, and I want us to be better prepared for any encounters in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to try and get at least a scroll of Revivify made, just in case.
Oh, smart. I as I recall, and this was like years and years ago. So I'm not sure if I'm remembering right, but I'm pretty sure I can only make a scroll of something if it's a spell that I know. And I have I don't know how to revivify people.
Hmm.
Are you trying to be
Unfor-
sneaky about this, Cade?
No.
Oh, okay. Then yes, that would work.
Huh? What?
I'm happy to help you however I can, but I think you're the one who's going to have to do it.
If I have guidance, I'm sure I could put it together, but I'm not well trained in Arcana. Glyphs and circles and things of that nature are not my forte. Oh, I don't think it's something we'll be able to do while we're on the road, but once we get to either Zephyra or to Pyra, whichever, if we have the time,
Yeah, I'm
I would
happy to help
appreciate the
however I
assistance.
can.
I just want to make sure that even if I'm down for whatever reason, that someone can still take action.
Smart. Sorry, above game, I need to say this. When you were first asking, I really debated saying like, oh, like the way I learned it 40 years ago, it needs to be a spell you have, but like that might have been like 3 or 4 rule sets ago. I have no idea what changed. I really was thinking about it. And then I
the fourth wall
decided not
crumbling with
to.
that one.
And then I was like, no, that was a mistake and I regret it.
See,
I
my brain heard
would
the
left.
I'm down for whatever reason.
Yeah. No, I did too.
Hey, the rule set bit, I would have gotten, and that would have gotten a good laugh out of me.
Megs, did you get my
100%.
message? Okay. Thank you.
The down for whatever moment was a completely random thing, and I'm baffled that it's still an inside joke all these
No,
years later.
because that's how it
that
happens.
was from a one shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
That wasn't even from the
Damn.
campaigns.
And then Dietrich.
No, it wasn't Dietrich.
Okay, so I have literally been uploading the VODs. It like
Dietrich said it
episode
too,
13
but
or 14,
that wasn't where
like
it.
2 episodes in
Yeah.
a row, you said I am notoriously down for whatever.
And that was a reference to
yeah,
this
yeah,
other
yeah.
thing.
But yeah, that's what
Yeah.
kept it
'Cause
going.
we were already
in my
making
head.
that reference.
Yeah,
at
but that's
the
what kept it
time.
going in my head.
Yeah. It was from one shot where we were doing Oops All Bards.
Mm-hmm.
And it was me, Meg, and one other player, and the other player went down. And Meg was like, my character was named Nathaniel, and then Meg said, "All right, I'm gonna move to get next to Nathaniel's body." And it was like, "Do you mean this other player's body who's down?" And Meg was like, "Oh, yeah, his body." And I was like, "Well, I mean, you can get next to my body too if you want. I'm down for whatever." And we needed like a few
God damn
minutes to all recover.
Especially because I was playing Pan, and Pan's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm also down for whatever. How small you need me to be?
What the fuck?
She was an archived fairy, so she could go down,
God.
be as small as long as there was a 1-inch opening. So yeah.
The
Ladies and
possibilities.
gentlemen, welcome
Yeah.
to Tags on the Spicy Sides.
Aang's move, because Aang was the one that came up with, he's gonna fly into our head through our ear canal and blow up our brains. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go up your butthole.
Fucking Ant-Man moment.
Yeah. And actually, my
Anyways.
character was kind of the opposite because I was like an ASMR rune knight / bard, and I could make myself large and then enlarge, reduce, and be huge.
Huh.
Anyways.
But like I'm 1 inch tall. Like I'm 25 feet tall.
I mean, still not as good as having sex with a crippled goblin in a wheelchair that's actually a bronze dragon, but
Yeah, well.
A differently abled goblin, please.
Anywho.
I just love
I'll ask that during
Kate's face.
Patreon. I'll ask about that during Patreon.
Memories.
There's a story there. God.
Leave that one for that
Go
one.
vicariously through my characters. Don't worry about it.
That was like 3 years ago.
Still holding out hope.
Wild times. Wild times. Anyway, what do you guys want to do during the day? Anything else?
Do you all normally walk this far?
We've walked further.
Yeah,
Don't you have
I've walked a lot further.
horses or something?
No, sometimes. When we've got them handy, but this trip was pretty quick. Plus, a lot of it's up mountains.
Terrain's a little difficult.
I imagine it takes some getting used to if you've never been out of Snowbin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big world.
But the view from up top is worth it. Trust me on that.
I'm excited for you to see it. The view from up top and the world. Both.
He just nods like he doesn't know what to say. I think you're muted.
I'm
No.
just singing for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Amazing.
We don't have the money for that copyright.
Oh no.
We do not.
Oh dear.
Oh bother.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Hey, Finnick. When we get back to
Yeah.
Vasselheim, you're gonna go for another round in the pits?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Are you gonna go with a handicap or are you gonna go full force?
I don't know. See who's around.
What are the pits?
Where
Oh,
warriors
great,
test
fun place.
themselves. It was a good show last time.
So it sounds a bit like old Bob's fighting ring down in the sewers.
Well, this
Imag-
isn't in the sewers.
Imagine a fighting ring that was organized and authorized by a religious organization.
Cyrus
So-
will just kind of look shifty-eyed at Soren and ask, "How old is old Bob?"
I don't know, like 35?
Ah, it's
If that's their threshold for old, Cyrus, you are dirt.
old Bob. How old is Bob? I don't know, 35.
You sound like my
Fuck
teenage nephew.
Look, imagine a kid who's never left his small town and he's like
No,
he's like
for sure.
19 years old.
Like, oh,
What's your birth? Hey, what year were you born? 19. Never mind.
Um, I was for those of you who were not there for the Saturday stream, I dropped a very unfun fact. Tyler Slaw, who was the quarterback taken in the second round of the NFL draft on Friday, will in fact be the last player born in the 1900s to be drafted in the NFL.
Shut up.
I didn't realize that was still happening for anybody.
Stop
'cause
doing
was-
psychic damage.
He was redshirted,
Mhm.
got an extra year of eligibility because of COVID, and then got an injury redshirt because he completely tore his shoulder in the first game of a season.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
End of an era
Wow.
right there.
Yep. I think I looked.
Emotional damage.
Yes.
I did look the other day. There are like maybe half a dozen Major League Baseball players left who are older than me.
I always
And
said
within a couple of years, that'll probably be close to zero.
I always said I told my dad when I was like 17 or 18 when we were at games and we were looking through the birthdays, I was like, when they used to do the Nats books, I was like, I will officially call myself old when nobody in Major League Baseball is older than me. And it's already rapidly approaching.
Oh yeah.
But anyway.
Like you hit late 30s, that number is going to be single digits.
Yeah.
And there's always like one or two guys who hang on into their 40s.
Yeah.
So you like it won't be zero for a little while, but it will be eventually.
Anywho. Yeah, I think it's another nice, relaxing, calm day for you all. As you all make your continued journey towards Zephyra. You guys have another night out on the road. Once you guys, I assume you're doing the mansion using the lockbox on your back, Cade.
Yep.
Is there anything once you guys are in the mansion that you wish to accomplish?
Are we doing like who's doing? But I guess both for last night and tonight, who's doing the mansion?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I know if I'm doing it, there might be questions Soren has for me.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I think it needs to be you then.
I would say Cade did last night and you did.
Okay. Yeah. I'll.
Is this like the blanket fort? Is that?
So it's Magnificent
Just
Mansion is
more?
a spell. So yeah, it's way more. It's a 7th level spell. It's huge.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's Farzu's favorite spell.
But for the purposes of what you're asking, yes, it works the same way. Whoever does it.
Okay.
And it's their space, and
They
when
hold the
Cyrus
key.
does it, it is a modest family home, and it's very, very messy, and you kind of see that you're in a child's playroom, like a toddler. There's like a bunch of brightly colored blocks and like the little bucket with the different shaped holes. There's the little thing with the beads that go on the spokes that you play with at the doctor's waiting room. There's alphabet toys and all kinds of stuff like that, all made out of wood. A few of the toys and also the crib in the corner, you can see the C-Pop Industries stamp. And Cyrus will explain that, yeah, this was his daughter's childhood playroom.
And you just hear someone go, "What the oh, that's very nice."
Oh, this is how
thoughtful.
this is how I remember it, at least. This place doesn't exist anymore. It's now probably a fiery crater in the middle of Iman.
That got drunk very quick.
My daughter's fine.
Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
This is a memory from the last time I saw her, which was 27 years ago. She's an adult now. She's okay. She's safe, but I've been trying to get back to her.
Did you just leave?
Well, I recently learned where she is. And she is trapped in a time bubble that's completely impenetrable. And the time bubble won't go away, we think, until these dragons are dead. And I didn't know any of this until a few days ago. But yeah. I mean, I came to try to beat the dragons to keep her safe and get back to her and find out where she was. And turns out she's totally safe. She doesn't need my help, but we do need to kill these dragons
I,
so she can
It's
have a
rough.
life again.
I think you're leaving out one of the most important parts there, Cyrus.
Oh, like the whole
The whole reason she's in the time bubble.
right. So we haven't been properly introduced. My name is Cyrus Vysoren, and my daughter is Allura Vysoren, and I made a deal with the devil to save her life 27 years ago. But the condition was I had to leave, and I couldn't see her anymore. And now I'm coming back, and now the deal with the devil is if I free her, if I succeed and get her free, and I'm finally able to get back to her and give her a big hug and all that, I will all die in 24 hours. So we're gonna do what we've got to do. We're gonna kill the dragons. I'm gonna go see my daughter, and then I'm outie, as the youths say.
I've never heard of you say that.
Oh, maybe the youths said it 20 years ago when I was still old.
What if you free her and then put yourself in a time bubble, and then 24 hours will never pass?
I mean, that's an interesting thought. I mean, the problem about being in a time bubble is then, like, I also can't do anything. So, like, I don't really see the purpose of living under those circumstances unless you're planning on getting out.
Could you just
Plus, Soren, I've lived a long time, as I'm sure you're aware.
obviously?
I'm ready, and I've made my peace with it. I just need to see her again and give her one last hug and apologize for all the mistakes I made. And then I'm ready. As much as I'd like more time, I know I don't deserve it.
I don't know. Is that what it's like when you get old? You're just like ready to die?
Well, I don't know if it's this way for everybody, but truth be told, the last 27 years, I never felt like I had much of a life until these past couple of months.
Well, how many dragons are left?
Three.
Then you have 3 dragons left to figure out a way to get out of your deal. Because I don't know about you, but if it was up to me, I would do literally anything to stay alive.
No, I can appreciate that perspective. I'm just worried about what he'll do. If I try to weasel my way out of it or something like that, I mean, he might just kill her. If I have to choose between her or me, I choose her.
Is that part of the contract? Do you have a
Con-
copy of the contract?
Not in paper. It was, in blood and all that. I read it over.
You should try and get a copy.
The contract is if I see her again, I die.
No fine print?
I mean, it's a contract with the devil. I'm sure there's fine print.
You need a lawyer. Didn't realize what I said until I said it.
I was like,
So good.
You really just said.
I love it so much. Technically,
I mean, I did tell you what the out was.
yeah.
If you die of
Oh
natural,
no, yeah.
if you die of natural causes beforehand, I don't know.
If I fail, if I die before I free her, then I don't have to go to hell. Essentially,
Yes.
Didn't you just say you died already?
died and came back like revivified, but like
Technically, you died though, right?
no, he changed the deal after it was complicated. At any rate, Soren, I appreciate the concern. But the reason I'm doing this now, why I've come back to Taldore now to try to see her and fulfill the contract is because well, partly because these dragons are taking over and I'm worried about her, but partly just because I've made my peace with my own existence. It was at a point where if I don't come do this, my life doesn't mean anything. I don't have much left to give. I don't have much of a future ahead of me. I have screwed up so many choices in my life. I've gotten hoodwinked out of what little money I had more times than I can count. And I abandoned my family. I abandoned my little girl to grow up in some Iman orphanage. I have messed up my life irrevocably. But the one thing that's left that I can do is make sure my death means something. And maybe that seems suicidal or fatalistic to a person like yourself who still has so many years ahead of them. But at my age, I prefer to just think of it as finally having my priorities in order.
Okay. I can't say I understand, but okay.
Anyway, this was the old house. Kitchen's kind of a mess, but anything you can imagine, they can cook up for you. And bedrooms are comfy. And yeah, just watch your feet that you don't step on any blocks.
I think Soren's rat familiar is playing with the little beads on the little metal things.
I love those things.
Sorry, that was Bodhi in the other room trying to play.
Aw.
He thinks
Adorbs.
it's playtime. Everyone's trying to wind down.
Yeah. I think if I look over to like the playroom area, I think all of our familiars are in there. Like Drix is like putting blocks in the wrong holes on purpose.
It goes in
This one goes in the
square
square hole.
hole. That is 1,000% Drix's energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that conversation, is there any other conversations? Anything else you wish to do this evening? Okay, just because I have it pulled up and I've been waiting, it would be 150 gold of materials plus 8 hours of time, and you would have to pass a DC 15 Arcana check.
Weesh. So the 8 hours of time does it have to be all together, or could it be overtime?
One chunk.
One setting.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll take a day.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Great.
And then, of course, whatever material components actually be
You
required
need
to
yeah,
cast the spell.
Plus material components. Yep.
Okay. I definitely have the cash for the material and stuff. It's just the time and then the actual skill check.
Yeah. For you, the skill check is going to be the problem.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, you could cast
I could use enhance ability.
Enhance ability, yeah.
Keep that shit going for a while.
But it's concentration, so I don't think you can cast guidance.
Right.
I can cast guidance.
That is true. So on that, if nobody else has anything to do this evening, you all can hit your long rest buttons.
Button. Yay.
Who wants to go first, Kate or Cragthor?
Oh shit.
Kate.
I'll go first. Sure.
You fall asleep in your lovely warm bed. And
Get the Wraithcar bed. I'm kidding.
I mean, if you dream it, it can happen. It's a race cart. It's one of those. It's one of those drag racers from Asilra. Not Asilra. Oh God, what is that name in where they did that? Oh, it's gonna drive me bonkers.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too. That's after I said that shit.
Oh, it's in
The Hellcatch.
The Hellcatch. It's one of
the
the Hellcatch
Hellcatch.
racers. Yeah, it's one of the Hellcatch racers.
Bassaris.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
it
one
was.
of the- you have a Bassaris racer, a Bassaris Hellcatch car. I kind of
I'm
love
a speed
it.
demon.
I kind of love that, to be honest. And you
So it's
kind
just
of,
like a child's bed, but it looks like an absolutely horrifying Mad Max contraption of a car.
Yes. Yes.
yes.
I'm now scared.
This is fine and normal in this world.
Because yeah, it's their equivalent of a drag car. It's what Rob Zombie's clearly singing about. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You kind of blink your eyes open awake in the middle of the night, and it is dark, and it is damp. It wasn't damp. It smells of decay and death.
Hmm.
And as you sit up, you are not in your race car bed, but you arise from a concrete or a stone coffin.
Do I recognize this place?
You do not.
Do I recognize the symbolism of this place?
You would recognize the Briarwood's crest, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Silas.
You don't hear anything.
Very funny, Silas.
You notice there is another coffin open in this room. Kind of not flat on the ground like yours, but kind of tilted up at an angle, the lid half ajar.
Am I able to get out of the
Yeah.
coffin that I'm in?
Mhm.
I will get out and slowly approach the other coffin.
Nothing happens as you approach. Nothing.
Do I have
untoward
anything on me?
happens. You're in your gear.
I will use the hook end of the war pick to pull the coffin lid aside.
This is a very particular reference. But did you ever see the Kevin Bacon Invisible Man movie?
Unfortunately, I did not.
Okay. Crap. There's a really, really good scene where he takes
But-
the formula for the first time.
But now I feel like I'm adding that to my list.
It's not a great horror movie. It has one good scene.
Is this the scene?
Yes. And you see,
I'll YouTube it.
like, decayed material kind of reassembling, and you see floating veins forming and muscle and bone kind of binding around the flame veins as this kind of red mist sits within this coffin.
As this is happening, I'm taking a few steps back. Shield is up. Before it finishes reforming, are the height and the build about what I would expect?
Yes.
Silas?
It is happening very slowly. To the tune of probably about an HP per hour, give or take how long it's been since you killed him.
Hmm. Hmm. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I also totally forgot what I called it last week.
What?
His weapon. I did.
Dreadhammer.
Thank you.
I wanna be
Your dread
a
hammer.
dread hammer. Ba, ba. When you ba, ba. So,
Love it.
All right, well, this will be interesting. I will attempt to cast Holy Weapon on the War Pick.
Lights up.
Silas, I'm just trying to get a good night's sleep here. Don't start doing some bullshit.
Comes back in the back of your head. Now, you see why you must wield me.
Let me guess, if I don't, your soul gets yanked out of the hammer and ends up right back here.
Yes.
But this time, no Delilah.
Indeed.
And if you end up dying again, I'm going to only guess you'll end up back in the clutches of your Dark Master. And he doesn't like failure.
Her master. Yes.
All right, I have a proposition for you.
What is it?
You lend me your strength through this weapon without trying to do any of your weird shit with it. And I will dive into research to finding a way of separating your spirit from the weapon without your death, without you being sent back to face your punishment for failing. Where instead you will finally be allowed to rest.
Fine. Your terms are acceptable.
Then we have a deal. It'll be weird at the start, I'm sure, but I think it'll work.
And as you wake up in the morning, the hammer's in your hands. We're going to do great things together. You and I.
One step at a time, Silas, one step at a time. For as bulky as this looks, it's actually well balanced. Impressive.
I think you also kind of realize, like, is when you're attuned to it, like, your muscles are, like, a little bit bigger and veinier. It's the strength of this.
No, it hasn't been noticed yet because he wears long sleeve when he goes to sleep.
Oh, okay. Cragthor.
Yes.
God damn it, I just read in chat.
I hate it. Thanks.
I'm not
I love
sorry.
it.
Sorry.
I love it. I love it so much.
You find yourself floating in a familiar void. in a familiar warm space and find yourself in front of the mask once again. Hero.
I never said that.
That's what
Hero,
you...
villain, it is what it is.
That's just what a hero would say.
Yeah, right?
No.
This... I see you find yourself without a weapon.
They come, they go, they break, we move on, we buy new ones.
The energy that binds it can be rebound. Without the demon.
Ah, that's intriguing. I thought you might be able to help with that, actually.
There
I had
are
a feeling.
those that have escaped fate. Those that have escaped meeting me.
Oh, now this sounds like fun. They escaped their fate with you?
I ask you bring them into my embrace and send them to eternity.
So instead of killing for a demon in the gun, I'm killing for you with the gun.
Yes.
And will names just keep appearing endlessly?
As long as there are those that have escaped their fate. Yes.
Now that is an intriguing deal. To see Cragtor just ponder.
I know you're going to accept it. I can read your thoughts, Cragthor. Of the Claret Order.
Oh shit, she went for your legal name.
She used the last name.
Your government name.
Cragtor just doesn't say anything, like, just nods.
And your thread is yanked into the mask as you wake up in the morning.
Go straight back
Class-
for the bag with the gun.
It's assembled in
Class
the bag,
specialization
and you
unlocked.
pull it out. This purple haze of smoke comes down your arm and out of the gun and across it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking that to show Cyrus.
Should I tell you the names that are on it before you show it to him?
Oh yeah, maybe you should actually.
Ryshawn Thordak, Sean Gilmore, Lady Kima, and Allura Vysoren.
Don't show Cyrus. Don't
No,
fucking show
not
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Like,
And there
Not
is
gonna show anyone.
there is a sixth name on the gun,
Send it to me.
but that is just for between you and I.
Oh my.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not showing Cyrus the gun now.
I was like, hold, time out, pause. This might be a terrible idea.
hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
The whole time y'all were
First
talking
thing-
about escaping fate, I have the Pina Colada song stuck in my head now.
First thing
Right, to
I'm
me,
gonna
I'd
try-
escape.
So what, Craig?
First thing I'm gonna try and do is put some gunpowder, anything I can to cover up the names and like scuff it up.
They fade. after
Thank
you
God.
attune to it.
Gonna do that, then show the guy. Has anything inherently changed about it?
No, it is still the same gum.
Oh, I just didn't know if the psychic damage changed to something else now.
Mm-mm, still psychic. That's still her realm of damage.
I mean, if Cyrus ever figures out what's on it, you're gonna take some psychic damage.
Yeah.
Cyrus ain't gonna find out the names.
Depends on how
I
close
mean,
you get to
probably
the
not.
target.
He's not a.
Depends. They light up, but they might light up when you get close to the target.
He's
Yeah.
not
Don't
the
go to
most.
Marquette.
He's not the most perceptive guy. He does, however, have these goggles.
This is true. Enhance.
Enhance.
But on that bombshell, we're gonna go to break. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes for their finished long rest. We're back from break.
Hi, back from break.
Hi, I'm
I'm
Dad.
no.
I'm Dad. Oop.
My God, Dad.
Why? All right. You all continue your wonderful, wonderful climb on this last day into the city of Zephyr. Is there anything you wish to accomplish?
I think as they're walking, Sora might look over at Roxana and be like, so how'd you get hooked up with these guys?
As they told you, I'm from. Wait, sorry, wrong accent. As they told you, I'm from the fire plane. I live there, and I was just minding my business, walking around the forest. Well, what's left of a forest and fire plane. And I was just kind of pulled here, and I didn't know where I was, but there was this big multi-headed dragon thing above me, and so I followed it and ended up running into these guys, and we all killed it together.
Something
And
hard being pulled from your home.
it's weird because my body sometimes still keeps trying to pull me back there. Cade and Cyrus saw it happen. I got to see some things of some bits and pieces of like the dragons talking to each other, because I guess the fire plane where Chesticle Dragon Thordak, where he came in, ripped through, I guess is the fire plane is bleeding through. I forget where Cade said it was, or Cyrus, one of them said where it was. But I've been able to see some of them talking to each other. It's really weird because, like, every time I'm there, it's like that Thordak can see me, or the other one could see me too, and they keep like trying to hurt me and ask me why I'm there, but then I end up back here. So it's very interesting, but I would like to get home soon.
Oh, I can
Cade
imagine.
wipes the water from his mouth from the spit take he took at Chesticle Dragon. Because he was taking a drink from his canteen at that exact fucking moment.
How long has it been since you've been home?
It's been what, 3 weeks or month-ish now? I helped him kill that Umbrasil dragon. That one wasn't nice. I'm assuming the other ones are not very nice either. But I've heard that, travel back to the fire plane is basically impossible until Thordak is taken care of because of all the mishy-mashy of the planes.
Sounds complicated.
Stuff I don't understand, but that's what Cyrus and Kate have said between their contacts. I guess that's why we're gonna go talk to the head fire druid guy.
Fire, yeah,
I guess they're friends.
yeah, the fire guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be maybe some more information that'll help figure out how I can go home faster, but we'll see.
Well, I'm sure they will be on it to help.
I mean, at this point, we already are pretty sure we got to kill all them dragons to get Cyrus's daughter out, and she's a very important person She's one of the few people from the material plane I know of from the fire plane, because she was one of the ones that helped put Thordak in the fire, bind him there. So, which is, of course, why she's in the time thingy. So, if I have to help
It's
him to get
interesting.
home, I also get to help Cyrus, which I guess is, bonus points, because that's his goal.
I didn't think about it. You'll have some insane stories to tell when you get home.
Indeed, I will. They probably won't believe me, but that's okay.
Just make sure you take a chunk of Thordak with you. No, trophy. They'll have to believe you then.
Maybe if I took the Julie gem, but I'm gonna guess somebody else is gonna want that for reasons.
Considering I'm pretty sure it's 3 times your size, I might think that would be a little difficult.
We've done more difficult things, Cade.
Yes, but I don't want to see you crushed by it trying to carry it.
She's just gonna boop him on the nose. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that.
All right. Hey, Soren, be mindful of your breathing as we're going up. The air can start to thin out a little bit as we approach the summit.
Keep that in mind.
Big baby.
Aww. Pupper wants cuddles.
Which is weird, because I'm not her human. She could go cuddle with Terrence in the bed. No problem.
But nope, she wants
Nope.
up right now.
She wants uppies.
Caramel wants uppies. Oh, yeah.
Aww.
And now Mocha's sitting here going, what about me?
You can fit 2 of them on there at a time.
I cannot, especially because Mocha's an additional 70 pounds. I cannot.
That chair is not going to last.
Challenge accepted.
This is a 400-pound chair, and I am over 300 of that. No.
Oh.
Meg's a big girl, okay?
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Look, speaking of the other 70-pounder.
Oh no!
Kisses! Wow.
Oh no!
Wow, Megs is just swimming in bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I call them that.
No, I know you do. That's why I said it.
Aw, puppy time. Aw. Anywho.
That's okay. Next week I'll be playing for mom and dad's and have all 7 dogs.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're going on vacation, so guess who has to dog and house sit?
Yay, jazz hands.
So I'm taking my whole tower and my monitor because I'm not trying to do that my laptop shit at their house again.
Accurate. There's a military helicopter going over my house, and it is very loud, which means it is low. I could hear it over my
Is the
headphones.
floor? Does the floor rumble?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's military.
Yeah. I grew up in this area. I know it. Yeah.
It's a very distinct rumble
It
when
is.
when one of those goes overhead.
It really is. Anyways, if you guys do not have anything else, conversations to have during the day, you arrive to Zephyra as dusk falls.
Is he okay?
Please don't. Please now. Is your refrigerator running? Then you better go catch it.
You got Prince Albert in a can, well, you better let him out.
Ugh. Anyways. And it is eerily quiet. You remember this city being vibrant is the wrong word, but it was a city with life and things living in it. And now it is like an empty shell of what it was when you all saw it for the first time.
I mean, life needs things to live.
God damn it!
Are we going into a city right now?
You're going into an abandoned town of a city.
On a plateau of a mountain where you can see Tal'Dorei
Okay.
stretched out
All the way to
all
West
around
End.
you.
Okay.
On a clear day.
You can see forever.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Oh, I was thinking I can see for miles and miles.
There are the empty buildings and things you guys slept in last time. How are you guys camping out this evening?
I think probably just find an abandoned building and set up the mansion in it.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
it seems creepy.
Top of that, don't want to basically signal to anyone who's keeping tabs on the place that someone's here by lighting fires and such.
Okay. Easy enough for you all to do.
Should we let Serkonos know that we're here?
Oh, nuts. What's the time difference again? Are they behind us or ahead of us?
Behind.
Behind us. Well, I mean, if I let him know now, and he has the ability to do so, we could probably transport us over now.
Hmm.
So let's find
worth-
out before we
yeah, it's worth
leave the
asking.
mansion. And Cade will cast Sending to Sarkonos.
Okay.
We've arrived at Zephyra. City appears more or less intact, but eerily quiet. Are you able to transport us tonight, or do we camp here and wait for the morning?
Greetings. I can transport you all in the morning my time. Today's energy went to controlling the fire plane. Sorry, and then he keeps talking, but it cuts off.
All right. Well, Sarkonos is spent with his magical energies for the day. Apparently, something was up with their connection to the fire plane on their end. So we will be staying the night, and by tomorrow, probably about noon for us tomorrow, he'll be able to bring us over.
Sounds good. So, Soren,
Yes.
now that you've seen how the mansion works a couple of times, do you want to give it a shot tonight?
I guess. What do I do with it?
Just take this key and unlock the door.
Oh, okay.
And it'll look like whatever you're imagining.
It basically looks like, how do I describe it? It probably looks like, if anybody has played Skyrim, like the like, what's that ragged flagon? That's basically what it looks like. It's like underground, dark stone. There's probably not anything soft in there. Did I do it right?
I mean, I don't technically think there's a wrong way to do it.
Grix will just
Yeah,
walk
you-
in and be like, look at all the sharp angles and everything, and you're like, this is perfect. Oh, nice.
I think you get the feeling this is more what he's used to.
I mean, that's one of the reasons we pick a different person to do it every night, so we can kind of get to know each other a little better, learn about where we all came from.
Oh, well,
If this is your truth, then you did perfectly.
So
This
if
is
you
what
wanted, you can change it to whatever you want.
while we're in here.
I didn't actually try to change anything
It's
while
within
space was
it's
occupied.
within reason. You can change things while you're in there.
Give it a
Okay,
try.
well, All right. He thinks a minute, and the kind of walls and stuff stay the same, like the kind of dark stone and all that. But he tries, and the at least the furnishings seem to shift to something that looks like it would belong in like a like not like an ultra wealthy person, but like a comfortable, like a well-to-do person's house probably. So it's a weird mix of like furniture and stuff that like looks nice, and then the walls are like that really like dark underground stone kind of thing.
Okay, I get what you're throwing down.
Hmm. Actually feels cozy in its own way. Secure.
Saw furniture like this going through once. It was being transported. Actually, you know what? And he thinks again, and in the corner appears some of the same toys that were in Cyrus's mansion. Not exactly the same, but a similar style. So their familiars can play with them.
That's a nice touch.
Bebop Industries is spreading.
Spread the word.
I can't do Chetney's voice. I don't know how Travis does it.
I don't know. Something is.
C-pop Industries.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, closer though, I
Nope.
think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. A valiant effort has been had.
Come correct or get corrected.
You young whippersnapper. I just go way too old with it, I feel like. Anyways.
Who the hell are you?
I still live in the wrap-up episode where he was just like, yeah, the first time I was backstage waiting for Chetney to come out for the first time, and Dorian was playing, and I was thinking about it for the first time, and I was like, oh, Chetney is gonna hate this guy. I died laughing. I was like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways. You all can get a... Oh, God. Dang it. It's a chestnut. Boo.
You're welcome.
I also like how I saw Meg's real-time reaction to me putting bruh in. You were just like...
Fucking dead.
That's great. Yeah, you guys can get a long rest in this wonderful, magnificent mansion provided by Soren.
It's like imagine like your kid making a cake, and there's pineapple in there, and like maybe some like ham and
couple
And
cherries.
it sort of tastes okay, but it's a really weird.
Life is a weird soup, and this is an interesting cake.
Mhm.
It's good soup.
Good soup. Oh, look, sweet rolls. Had to do it. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. I went a little too Metro 2033 with that. Hold on. I think I played a little too much of that recently.
I have the opposite problem Lenny has. My AC is too big for my house, so it is cold at night right now.
Oh, do you want to trade?
Yeah, sure. Just for the evenings, though. Yeah, you guys wake up.
Oh my
You
God.
obviously have the town to yourself if there's anything you guys wish to do in the morning.
I tried the other way, it wouldn't make it. That was a top 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys obviously have the town to yourself if there's anything you wish to accomplish.
Hey, Pete. Can I like just look around while everyone else is doing stuff?
Yeah, you can absolutely walk around the town while everybody else is doing stuff.
We've got what, 3-4 hours?
Yeah.
I'll just futz around with my alchemy kit and just try to do 3 or 4 short rests and
Cool.
make more elixirs just in case we need them.
Awesome. We'll say you can get 3 short rests in.
Cool.
What are the rest of you? What are Cragbor, Finnick doing?
Probably making more ammo.
Okay. Make a Tinker's check for me. So, intelligence and proficiency. Yes, Meg, you can obviously do that.
I assume that was what the 100 meant.
15.
Yeah, you can spend 3 hours and probably use up the rest of your black powder making ammo. So if you're, I will tell you how many bad news shots that is in a second. I will DM it to you.
You said this town is pretty much abandoned.
It is abandoned. Everybody went to...
That does not mean go breaking through walls.
No, not at all. I think Finnick would go around and see if he can find anything of use, anything interesting.
Okay. They were pretty thorough when they cleaned up town,
Okay.
to be honest. There, you could probably find, there are probably things like dry rations and things lying around if that's something you're interested in collecting.
To Finnick, I don't think so.
Okay.
I will also send, while I'm doing my alchemy, I will send Drix just flying up above us in a perimeter, just keeping an eye, making sure no one's coming.
Okay.
Cade is going to find the highest spot he could get to without having to like do any sort of dexterous climbing, and just look to the west.
Okay. Excellent.
See how far you can see.
Roxana.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
While everybody else is busy, Roxana is gonna slip away and go find Soren.
He is probably trying to see if he can find like any hidden caches or anything that may have been missed in like these houses or whatever. So he's
She'll watch you enter a house and come up behind you. Looting as usual.
there's nobody here to steal from.
Yeah. What were you trying to do earlier?
What do you mean?
Don't what do you mean me? What were you trying to pull back there?
I'm just trying to get to know you.
She's gonna pull a dagger out. Put it up to come behind you. Don't play that shit with me, kid. You know I'm on a mission. Shut up and leave me alone.
Do I?
She's gonna press it in just enough that it doesn't cut. Soren. Cut the shit. She'll let him go.
It is nice to see that one of you has a backbone.
Well, there aren't many of us left now, are there?
Are you upset?
I'm glad I was in a safe place when all the dragon shit went down, but you know, I was pulled here without meaning to be, so I do need to get back and finish what I was actually doing instead of helping these chuckle fucks with dragons.
It sounds like it's your problem now.
Yeah, it is, and that's fine. But if you could just not, I'm doing pretty well with this country bumpkin persona that I've got going on, all right?
All right.
All right, enjoy your looting. She'll go back to the group.
Okay. You can find like personal caches of like letters and like stash boxes in houses. Probably get like 6 or 7 gold. Not a
Okay.
lot. Is that one of the voids? It is.
Kitty kitty.
I love void cats.
It's the one that actually will sit here and beg me to pet her and give her attention.
Sometimes you just want to stare at the void and have it stare back, guys.
And then when you talk to it, it just goes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This one does, yeah.
All right. You guys gather up.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Before they do that, so we're being like going to be like teleported somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after Soren is done looting or whatever, when he comes back, he will have like changed his appearance. So he kind of like looks like himself, like his facial structure is the same, but he basically like looks like a half-elf version of himself. So like he has like, I don't know, like green eyes and like blonde hair, and looks like a half elf rather than himself, but close enough that you can tell it's him.
And I think we all knew that you were a changeling.
Yeah, he hasn't been hiding it.
Except for
So-
Roxana.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
actually,
like-
he
Well, I
did
mean,
have
if
a
she knows what a changing looks like, I mean, he wasn't hiding the fact that he was. So,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if she knows what a changing looks like, but yeah.
Above game, she knows that you're a changeling.
She knows. She knows.
But when he walks in, well, ain't that a neat party trick?
New place, new face, huh?
It's safer this way.
Makes sense.
I still remember that time you got me back in Stillben.
I think I was being what? Old Mrs. Lubin. And you'll see his little rat is just like on his shoulder right here.
Right, well, I'll let Serkanos know that we're ready whenever he is. And I will cast Sending and relay the message.
Don't burn your spell slot yet.
Oh,
As
like he's getting ready to.
Yeah, as you guys are getting ready to cast, can I have everyone make a perception check for me?
Fuck nuts.
Oh, I guess that includes Luca. 6.
18.
23.
18, 23.
16 for me.
I had a 19, not 18.
Oh, sorry. Cool.
14.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Cade, you're getting ready to cast Sending. Like, you're getting, like, you have the wire. You're ready, and you just hear.
What is that?
And you hear. And I
Left,
think
right, up.
behind you guys, coming from the forest at the far edge of town. And you hear a booming voice, probably magically projecting it. Did you not think I wouldn't detect your presence?
Who the fuck?
You should owe me a child, but the price can be paid in blood instead. And you see flying out of the woods like a 4-winged dragon that is like blue and purple and orange with just like 2 glowing white eyes, and this probably like 7-foot tall fey creature, just full armor and sword, like riding on the back of this, coming down into the town.
What the fuck?
Who has a positive intelligence modifier of the people that went to the Feywild?
Oh, I mean,
Does 0 count?
Cyrus and Cragthor. 0 does not count.
Damn.
I was going to ask that.
You recognize this thing. You saw it for about half a second before the Fate Stitcher threw you guys into a portal and you all landed in Vasselheim.
What exactly is it that you think we owe you?
And this dragon will land with its full force probably about 60 feet away from you guys. And the creature on the back of it will still continue to talk. I sensed your presence that day as I sensed it now.
Uh-huh.
You helped destroy that statue.
No, we didn't. That was all the Fate Stitcher.
He's got the
We
wrong
were
people.
there, but we weren't doing anything. We were there for our friend. I'm quite certain we've done nothing to wrong you or offend you at all.
Make a persuasion check.
Natural 19 for a 28.
Dragon kind of like lowers its head, and Star-Lord Zethuda, for you guys who watched Campaign 3, kind of looks, and the sword is still lit on fire at this point. That is not what the Fate Stitcher said.
And do you think
You
the Fate Stitcher might have had a reason to lie to you?
You brought your friend there to undo that deal.
We brought our friend there because our friend wanted to undo the deal, and we're good friends. So we came for moral support.
A likely story.
We didn't blow up your statue. We wouldn't know how.
We also made no deals ourselves with the Fate Stitcher. Anything that was made or unmade was strictly between them.
The dragon leaps about 25 feet forward. As he does, a spell kind of reverberates through the air in about a 60-foot radius.
The folks you have beef with are either dead or in the Feywild.
Fascinating. Oh, you've made deals all right. Just not the
Sure.
kind I'm interested in. Can I have everyone make charisma saving throws, please?
Oh. That's no bueno.
Oh dear.
I got an 11.
17.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
All right, I got a 17 base. I'll add Dark One's Own Luck to it.
Okay.
So it's a 22.
Great. Soren.
I got an 8.
Cool. So everybody but Cyrus failed.
Oh shit.
I couldn't have done any better. I rolled a nat 20.
As he
Damn.
activates an item, magic item on his side, and goes, "You've served a use, even if this isn't my intention of coming here."
What use is that? And what'd you do to my friends?
Nothing of concern. seem to be telling the truth, Cyrus.
I certainly hope so.
My fight is with that hag, despite her lies. Or well, because of them. It's a shame. Glomgut was hungry.
Hunger can be sated in a number of different ways.
And like
I would
before you
hope.
get like 2 words out, like whoop, the dragon's like and screeches and they fly off back towards the Fae.
I was just gonna ask, please don't eat me. But okay. Where is everybody?
Alright, you guys are all together because you're getting ready to send a message to Zirconos.
Oh, so the charisma save didn't. I still have no idea like what happened to them when they failed that save.
Nothing of concern.
Okay.
That is very concerning.
That's concerning.
Yeah, that makes it sound like something happened, but
The fuck?
like. Anyway,
Absolutely nothing that they would be aware of when they failed the saving throw. Or when you succeeded.
so they're gone.
Yeah, flies away.
I think above game, I think Luca would detect magic here.
Yeah, I think so too. There
'Cause,
is
like, they have detect magic, but I have identify, and we sort of
Yeah.
tag team it. But
yeah, I think they
so, like,
would.
I can't.
I think
yeah.
they would. I think they would cast detect magic here. Because I believe they can technically have it up all the time from their Eldritch Invocation. There is nothing that on your persons that happened at all on the failed saving throws. There is no noticeable difference.
That's even more concerning.
Only because both in character and out of character, I don't fucking trust that. Detect good, evil and good. It can detect Fey presence.
Yeah, are you gonna do it?
Fuck yeah, I am.
There's nothing on any of your people. There's nothing on any of you.
Okay, nothing magical and nothing inherently Fey. Okay. I don't know what the fuck it did, but it didn't. Whatever it was, it didn't stick, or it didn't do anything.
Or he chose to release you from it when he flew away.
I guess.
But what could have it been?
I think, like, in game, what I know, like, a charisma saving throw is only going to be can only be a certain limited number of things.
Make an Arcana check.
12.
Yeah, give me a lot of things.
Okay.
He seemed to reach for something on his side when it happened. So it could increase the number of things that it was.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm going to reach out to Zirconos now.
Okay.
Okay, sending. Let them know that we're ready to go. And we have something to ask about when we get there.
Cool. All right, what are you saying? Just that you guys are ready and you have something to ask
Yep.
about when you get there.
Yep.
All right, whole message back. Same tree. I will open it in 30 seconds.
Same tree, same tree, same tree. That one. You have 30 seconds.
Rix will come back down and land on my shoulder.
As the tree opens up and turns into a portal.
All right, everyone in.
Going on through.
Soren?
Yep.
Yes.
And you are in the warmth of the city of Pyra. Well, like an hour south of Pyra, where the trees aren't, burnt husks. And Serkonos is standing there. It is good to see you all again, friends.
Good to be here in one piece.
Yes.
We had an encounter.
New friends. Hi.
Oh, yes.
This is
Serkonos.
Soren and Roxana.
Hello. I know where you're from.
Feel like it's a little obvious, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's incredibly rude. That's like if you meet like an Asian person and you say, "I know where you're from." It's like, fuck you.
It's a dude that spends like 50% of his time in the Plane of Fire and 50% on Exandria.
Right, but like, I know where you're from. It's like, you don't know. Like, they could be from somewhere else.
You're from Jersey, can't you tell?
It's like, yeah, my grandparents are from there. Screw you.
Hate it.
So-
Dude, I'm from Detroit.
This person we're speaking to, what are they? Because I don't know.
They're a druid.
Oh,
Okay.
They kind of
Like
have
I hate like.
they're a fire druid.
Okay.
Yeah, they're basically a wildfire druid.
Okay.
Although I think actually in game, hello, Stronghold D&D. Welcome in.
Oh.
Although above game, I think Robbie played them and Matt made him a reflavored blight druid.
Okay.
Circle of the blight druid. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to go get more cough meds. Oh my god.
cough, cough, cough. Coughing.
I want coffee.
Coughing. Wheezing.
I don't trust that dragon didn't do something to us.
Yeah, something
Definitely
fucking
did.
happened.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the dragon, it was the rider of the dragon.
It was a writer that did it, yeah. But
Yeah.
I want to say it was some sort of a mind diving or something along those lines. The mind diving or heart
Yeah.
diving.
Or it
It's
could
like
be some
testing
kind of
whether
like,
we
yeah.
believe
Serkonos
what we're
is
saying.
a druid of the moon circle.
Okay.
moon druid.
He is a human with a thick, sturdy build, very dark skin, jet black hair. I can send you a picture if you care that much.
Sure. Yeah.
And he's famously single.
Famously
Oh.
what?
Single.
Yes.
Single.
Famously single.
Good to
And
know.
also always down for a good sex joke.
Takes a note.
Always down for a good sex joke. Always.
I do love a good sex joke.
This is actually fascinating because the last time we encountered Serkonos in game was before Robbie played him in Critical Role.
It was literally the same week. It was
Yeah, it
Monday
was
and
like-
Thursday.
Yeah. And like Monday, like we did the thing and then we left and we weren't hanging out with Serkonos anymore. And then like 3 days later, Robbie's playing him in Critical Role. And like we have all this new Serkonos lore and
Yeah.
jokes that like were just not part of it last time.
It's incredible. But also, God bless Robbie Damon.
Love that,
Yeah.
man.
Incredible.
But my guess above game about the charisma save is like maybe he like marked us in some way so that like if we ever go back to the Feywild, he'll know
Okay.
and like he'll be able to find us.
So
or
Serkonos
something
will
like
lead you
that.
guys back up the mountain into the char. So That's actually a really good thing for question for like you see like burnt out trees and husks and like smoke and like ash fill the air here in Pyra. It's a very rough existence, the same as it is in Stilben, but a very different kind of rough. As you all head back up, I'll be like, so what brings you back to Pyra?
Well, we actually need to get to Vasselheim
Ah,
to procure supplies, research, things of that nature, and because we also did want to check in, considering we are now one less ancient dragon to have to deal with.
yes, indeed.
Though now there's a new entity that we have to be on the lookout for. And Kate will start to describe the rider and the Fey dragon, essentially, is the only way that he can really describe it.
And that is a Fey creature. Usually they only
Yeah.
follow people that they are scented on or marked on. Normally they do not
well-
pull through the Fey realm lightly. Planar travel is difficult.
Well, for whatever reason, they were keyed into whatever pheromones we were giving off.
Perhaps you should get looked at by a doctor.
If it lasts longer than 4 hours, maybe.
Anyways, yeah, just the travel to Vasselheim.
Well, we thought you might be interested in talking to our friend Roxana here.
Ah, yes, Fireplane.
And
Indeed.
yeah, just tell us all about what's been going on with you.
Well, the Fireplane and our portal to it has been going absolutely apeshit. We have had a difficult time controlling it. And, it's getting worse every single day. If you were jolted from the Fireplane, I can imagine why. And I truly believe Thordak has, and his plan has something to do with it.
Well, I would assume so, because my body keeps trying to take me back there, and I keep ended up. I forget where you guys said I keep ending up, but it's where
Amon.
Oh,
Mom, where he crashed through, and the planes are like bleeding into each other. So my body.
came out here. So if you're being pulled to Amon and he has opened up a second portal to the plane of fire, we have issues.
I'm being pulled there. My body's trying to take me back to the fire plane, and it's
That's
pulling me there.
not good.
And I've seen him and the other.
That
what-
The white
would
one?
that would mean that his portal has a stronger pull to the plane of fire than ours. And if elementals like we're seeing are coming out of this one, I do not want to know what his army looks like now.
When I was pulled through, there was when I went and meeting these fine people, there was a multi-headed, multicolored dragon thing, and I followed it, and that was how I ended up with them, and we all killed it.
Okay.
But that wasn't with me in the fire plane when I was there. That was I don't know where that came from,
Interesting.
but I think it was that experimental doctor lady. Was that part of what she was doing? You guys know better than I do.
Ripley. Possibly.
Y'all said she was there before the dragon and I got there. I never saw
Yeah.
her.
I'm not sure whether that was one of her creations, but I'd believe it.
She would have had some hand in it, I'm sure.
Could have been one of Raishan's.
Ugh.
Could have been Ripley, could have been Raishan, could have been Thordak.
Indeed.
Could have been a combination.
But
But
I
hey,
keep
maybe that's why it had 3 heads. Who knows?
but I get pulled there from time to time, and I've seen Thordak and the other, not the Rashan dragon, but I don't remember his name. But
Vorgol.
Vorgol. And they were talking, and Vorgol was not happy with Thordak, and Thordak was like trying to change whatever their arrangement was, and Vorgol was not happy. But then Vorgol, so like they can see me there, I guess, and tried to eat me, and then I was shunted back, like to my body before he could eat me.
There seems to be dissension in the ranks.
But it sounds like at least I gave y'all some helpfulness with, yeah, there must be a second portal, because that's where I'm being pulled to try to go back home. Not here, there. So
Okay. All right. So that is a lot. But interesting.
Yeah. No, it's all been a lot since we parted ways.
Sometimes don't you just wish we live in less interesting times?
Eh. I mean, sure, but we also used to. How was that?
Yeah, boring. Sometimes boring is good, though. So, I imagine you guys are just spending the evening here and heading out to Vasselheim in the morning?
Unless there's something we can do locally to lend a hand. Anything that needs
Oh.
immediate doing.
We have
that's
enough druids
within our
here.
purview.
We have enough druids and warriors here. It's getting worse, but it's nothing we can't handle for now.
All right then.
Having
all the
druids from Zephyr is helping tremendously.
You sound like you need a nap, sir.
I do. You woke me up a little early. I like to sleep in.
Sorry.
So, I have another, I don't know if it's a question or not, but I've recently come into some powers that are not like of my usual kind. My usual kind are not magic.
Yeah.
And she'll summon Cinnamon.
Okay. We have some druids that can do things like that.
Isn't she cute?
Adorable.
Cyrus will refrain from mentioning how my familiar likes to put the blocks into the wrong holes to make Cinnamon cry. No, please
Oh,
stop it.
well,
Square hole.
See, she cried the first time. Now she just throws flaming shit at him.
Joke's on you. He likes it.
The flaming shit.
Oh, he probably
goes in the
does.
Square hole.
Yeah.
A flaming shit goes in Drix's eye hole.
Headshot.
Oh, and I'll do it again too.
Drix is immune to fire.
Anyways. It seems you might be bonding with Exandria while you're here from the Plane of Fire. Like the two planes converging is giving you different abilities than what you would have gotten otherwise. It's the only thing I could surmise.
suppose that makes sense, because usually outside of my inherited abilities,
Yeah.
I don't really have magic. I do the shooty.
Makes sense. That's the best answer I have for you.
All right, that's it makes sense, I guess, because being here when I'm not usually here.
All right. I can get you all to Vasselheim tomorrow.
Oh. Well, we appreciate it.
You know we
That'd
do.
be wonderful. And
Yeah, we do have the. We do have the tree there. So.
Oh.
The abundant terrace.
Just
Right,
between
right.
us, Sir Konos.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible if we can get Vorgal to turn on I just
Thordak.
had a brain fart.
Chesticle dragon.
Yeah.
Thordak.
Thordak. Jesus. If we can get Vorgal to turn on Thordak.
Oh no, Cyrus has dementia.
Could that work?
Cyrus has dementia door.
God fucking damn it.
This is the problem with playing an old character.
Poor Cyrus. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
this is the problem?
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
Dimension door. It's
Session
a dimension door, but it's Fey touched.
48.
Session 48. Figured out what the
Year-
problem
year and a
was,
couple
which
months.
I figured
Yep.
out in about session 4.
That's the problem.
Um,
That's the problem.
I think you risk
I didn't
with
say it was a problem.
I think you
Like,
risk with chromatic dragons, as Vox Machina sadly found out, that they have their own best interest in mind. You could get him to agree to something, I'm sure, but the problem is if the fight turns against you and it looks like Thordak is going to win, he will double cross you.
Oh, could be. Vox Machina, I think, made the mistake of trusting Raishan.
Yes.
But Vorgal may be a different situation entirely.
Sure. He might have his own, I hate to say it, but best interests in mind. A world of fire is no place for a snow dragon.
I was just thinking if we can make them fight, whatever the result is gotta be good for us, right?
I mean, he could. He could absorb his power with the soul anchor in his chest.
Is that the thing in his chest? Jeez.
Yeah.
So we could be risking a more powerful Thordak.
Right, but if you attack him at the same time, your chances of defeating someone like that obviously go up, and unless the same thing happens again, and then all, yeah, anyways. It is a risky proposition, but one I would not advise you against investigating.
Yeah, it's kind of where I've landed, is something we've at least got to pursue. see how possible it might be.
Yes. And how's
Do
the
we know
little
where-
stabby boy?
He doesn't do the stabbing near as much. Now he goes bang
Oh.
bang.
Oh, interesting.
Just pull out the gun.
Aha. Very, very modern. Too modern for my taste. Sorry.
It's
Zach.
okay. Rishon and Thordak are on my list.
Okay. Watch out for you. Sorry, Cyrus, you were saying something?
No. I was. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Do we know where Voragal is? Like where they hide away?
He
Where's their domain?
chose not to stay on Taldore.
Where did he end up claiming?
Is in the Kryn Dynasty to the south. In
Your house in the middle of our street.
in Dreamoth Ravine to the very south.
Huh. And how does the Kryn Dynasty feel about this?
I mean, they have a vested interest in stopping the Chroma Dynasty. It's why they joined the Resistance versus the... I will
The Empire.
say it, the Dwendalian Empire being idiots and thinking, as long as we defend our borders, nothing bad will happen to us. You guys are on your own.
Delusions of
Yeah, I'm
status,
afraid the
nothing more.
Dwendalian Empire's always been that way. This silly
They're getting
Dwendalia
They're getting
Dwendalia first policy that they have.
They're getting worse. I'm afraid something within the Empire is amiss. But that is where he is.
Something in the Empire's amiss.
Yeah.
With the royal family or with the other vested interests?
I think in the Empire they call it a Fraulein.
That was bad even for you, Cyrus.
I know, I'm sorry. Doing my
Nine.
best here. I gotta come up with new material every time I see ya.
True. I think without going into the Empire or the Dynasty, your best bet is to sail from Nicodranus.
Well, if the Dynasty have joined the Resistance, why can't we sail through the Dynasty?
Because it's still the Dynasty. They're very secretive and do not like outsiders. It would still be hostile to you.
Mm.
Plus, this is the whole thing. Is the ruins of Draconia actually Dynasty land or all this? The Vactare, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated.
Raid!
Hello, raiders. Oh.
Well, thankfully we do know a captain who has offered his hand and help.
Mistwalkers. Ravenloft Domain of Dread campaign. Hello. Very interesting. interesting. I hope you guys had a great session at Adventure. Yes, that's good. You would need one, I imagine. Indeed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely something we can think about. We should probably go to Vasselheim and get those answers we want.
Yes, indeed. I will send you there tomorrow.
Oh, good question. Where's Gilmore? Is he around at the moment, or is he indisposed?
Working on some plane stuff, but his shift's should be over soon. Possibly by the time we get there.
Yeah, it would be good to catch up.
Indeed. And he leads you through Pyra and like the stone buildings they've kind of carved out of the mountains and everything and built up around this city of ash. It smells a little bit more sulfurous than it did before. The last time you guys were here. And coming up from the pit at the center of the city where the portal of the fire plane is, you see Gilmore and 2 or 3 people that you guys recognize from Zephyra, some of the druids that followed them around.
There you are.
Hello.
And Gilmore turns around to look at me, and he'll see that was not a friendly "there you are," it was an accusatory. Accusatory. There you are.
Oh, you in trouble.
I get the sense I did something wrong.
I've been wondering when I was gonna see you again.
Oh bother.
So now, you're
Oh,
gonna
bother.
stand there, and you're gonna tell me all about how you knew the entire time and said nothing, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be worse. Sorry.
I mean, it can be worse.
I wanted to tell you, but I didn't know what kind of mindset you were in to hear the news. And I'd never apologize.
At this point, by the way, right,
Yeah.
Hector is pulling out his gun and pointing it.
Yeah.
Cade is
The
immediately
name
standing between.
is lit up on the gun too.
Cade is standing between the two, but not in like a defensive way, but just
27 years. The closest I've been to getting some actual news and some actual information.
Yeah.
And you weren't sure what kind of mindset I would be in?
See,
Well, I've got something to say to you, Gilmore, is you were fucking right. And I'll give him a hug.
He will not hug you back. He is way too confused at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not mad. I can't keep that up for that long. I
Oh,
just
okay.
wanted to see the look on your face.
Whew. I haven't been that scared since the aftermath of the party in Marquette last time.
Yeesh.
Um,
I completely understand why you did what you did. I found out a different way, and we're good.
Great.
But yeah, fuck, man.
Craigthor, what are you doing?
I hate to interrupt you, but I need you to move, Cyrus.
Why?
Craigthor, is that a new gun?
It's bad intentions, but
It's called happiness now.
and you see at this point, Sean Gilmore's name is lit up on one of the barrels. There is purple smoke coming down his arm, and white smoke coming up underneath the hooded collar of his armor, forming almost like a Raven Queen mask in front of his face as he says this.
Crackthor, this is our friend Gilmore. He's helped us, and I'm sure he will help us again.
He has two choices: die now or die the next time I see him.
What brought this on?
Oh, bother.
Sean,
Crackthor,
I'm
is this on
sorry.
her orders?
He has evaded fate and skipped out on death too many times to do it again.
Just
You
the
do have a new boss.
Just the once
You
in
lied
a
to me.
mon.
Yes.
I asked you. I asked you to your face if you made some kind of deal, if you had a new boss, and you said no, and we're good, and all that bullshit. Who are you working for?
You don't want to know the rest of the names on this gun, but they're people that need to find fate, to face its judgment.
Who are you working for?
Can you just not tell?
Can I make a religion check?
I would say you don't even have to make a religion check. The Raven Queen is pretty much
Okay.
worshipped everywhere.
Okay.
Or feared everywhere.
Oh. You think you know a guy, and then he turns to ash one time and comes back working for the goddess of death. Is there anything else you're not telling me, Cragthor?
Your name's not on the gun, so don't worry.
I wish that gave me comfort,
No one.
but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can ever trust you again.
I'm just bringing fate to someone who needs it.
If that gun has more names than just the dragons on it, I wonder who else is on there. I really do.
No. Don't worry, you're not on it either.
That wasn't my point.
You don't need to know the names.
And you don't need to kill Gilmore.
Oh, I do or I die.
This is the deal you made?
It wasn't really a choice.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Cragthor.
Wait, was that the first deal for you to come back, or a new deal for that fancy gun that you didn't have last night because you disassembled it, or it blew up, or whatever the fuck?
Both?
I didn't have a choice. This was what happened after the deal to come back.
The purple smoke is fading from his arm, but the smoke coming up from his collar and facing the mask is still there at this point. On the 13.
You don't need to do this, Cragthor. Of course he's going to die someday. We all will. What gives you the right to choose?
It's not a choice. He evaded the god once, and it's his time now.
Says you. It can
Says
be
the
his time
Raven
later. The world won't end.
Or says her, which is another problem now.
Aw.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
just
Go
turn
for
and
it,
look
Wolf.
at. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I just turn and look at Gilmore, see how he's reacting to this.
You can tell this is not the first time this man has been threatened with his life with a gun in a very serious situation. It's kind of just like, okay, kind of like sizing up Cragthor, like, what are the chances?
How are we positioned in this room?
I would say roll with advantage, Wolf.
Oh shit. Correct. It would
I
not
can
be
see.
possible to put a stay on this
Um,
until a more imminent threats have been dealt with.
Cragthor, make a dexterity saving throw.
$28.
You see a side knife come out from like underneath Soren's coat and hit your gun, and you're just about to lose it, and like 2 fingers hold it, and then your arm kind of naturally lowers as you try and bring it back.
If not now, his death will be at my hand. Cragthor at that point is actually going to turn and walk out of the room.
As he does, you all see his shadow that projects on the wall is like 10 feet tall, and you can see basically the shadow of the matron as he walks out of the room from the light.
Holy fuck. Kiddos look over at Gilmore. You really pissed her off.
Yeah, gotta say, I did not see that one coming.
Neither did we.
Yeah. That's not good.
Cragthor the Reaper. Holy shit.
You can see Gilmore is working through something in his head and chooses to keep the information to himself. Like,
Insight check.
swallows his tongue. Go for it. Oh, God, I rolled so bad.
Natural 20.
Oh, I'm gonna inside check on the shit as well.
Okay.
So 26.
Sure, I'll roll an insight check.
Yeah, you might actually beat him
That's
this
an-
time.
That's a natural 1 for a dirty 0.
He didn't roll that.
Wow.
What'd you get, Kate?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that finally happened.
21.
I'm sorry.
21. You can say that Gilmore kind of worked through that this is because he didn't die in Amon and was supposed to, and figured out very quickly another name that is probably on that list. And swallowed it because of present company. Because I rolled a 3 for a 14.
Wow.
Would Roxana
Fucking salesman.
like know that Kate also like deciphered that information?
I think you guys with your roles could share a knowing glance.
Yes,
Yep.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah. Knowing glances are free actions. He
Well,
just kind of looks between both of you and is just like says "zip it" with his eyes, basically.
Cade just gives the slightest of nods.
Same.
I think Cyrus is still just like very much in his own head and just thinking about like, I can't believe he lied to us.
I can see why.
It's
Well,
it's not
typically,
just that. It's not just that he lied to us about the deal he made. He kept saying how he had no choice. That was the deal he had to make to come back after he died.
Yeah.
But he didn't trust us. That's what really hurts. He didn't trust us. We were gonna take his ashes to Vasselheim and get him resurrected and all that stuff. We had a plan, and he didn't trust that we would know what to do. He made some deal with the Raven Queen.
And sorry to blow your shit up a little bit, Cragthor. But Gilmore
This is fun.
also has at-will detect magic. He isn't alive. He came back, but not all the way.
above game, didn't we already know that from Cade?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cade told us that
Yeah,
when we
we
found
already
him.
knew that he's technically an
Oh.
And
undead.
judging by the
So-
fact that he has mentioned people he needs to kill beyond me, he is back as a revenant of the Raven Queen.
So hypothetically,
Yes.
if we were to go to Vasselheim and with the ashes that we still mostly have
Okay.
and get him like true resurrected because he's still dead, right? If we were to get him resurrected, what would happen to spooky undead revenant Cragthor? Would he be
Nothing.
gone and we'd get regular Cragthor back?
Nothing.
I like original recipe Cragthor.
His spirit is now inhabited in the Revenant, and there is no spirit to true resurrect. As far as I'm aware, resurrection magic is not my specialty.
Boy.
Well, it does make sense.
Yeah. However, once his list is exhausted, unless the Raven Queen has more names, his time is up. And I don't know if she was totally upfront with him. That might give you some wiggle room to at least spare me. Please?
You have to fight the
how would we
propulsion
do
every time he
that?
saw you.
I don't know, explain it to him.
Keep you out of line of sight.
Treat him like an adult? I don't know.
Hate to break into this
Yeah.
conversation.
So,
Oh.
I didn't even see you there.
Hi.
Hi,
He's
I'm
still.
Gilmore.
Hi,
Hi.
Soren. He still looks like his half elf. He's didn't change.
Oh,
he-
yeah, Gilmore notices.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
He has detect magic up, he could tell.
That's why he's hitting on you.
Oh.
That's a
He has a thing for. Oh. um. Oh. Look, I hate to break into this conversation, but you're all being a little bit too nice. You're gonna have to deal with this one way or another.
You mean kill him before he kills more of our friends?
Not necessarily, but it's pretty clear he can't be talked down. So, you know, control him if you have to. You can't just let him go around shooting people.
I mean, he always went around shooting people before. It wasn't because we let him.
But this time it's specific people.
Before he was shooting at people that we were okay with him shooting. Now he's shooting at people we're not okay with him shooting. And he doesn't care. That's a problem.
Yeah, like we all have deadly weapons and spells and stuff. There's kind of an unwritten agreement and assumption that like we're the good guys and we're using it on the bad guys.
Right. And he has bypassed that. He does not care about that unwritten agreement anymore because of his new agreement.
He's an agent of death itself, and death is not inherently evil or good. It just
It's
is.
neutral.
Death doesn't discriminate.
It takes and it takes and it takes.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is that sometimes words might not work.
Well, that's also why we have very shiny gear and very powerful weapons.
Are you suggesting
And
like a
words don't
shock
work.
collar? Because that's an idea I could get behind.
I mean, I think it's kind of
Wait a
fair
minute.
that like if he's going to behave like something that doesn't have free will, then we're going to treat him like something that doesn't have free will. We're going to treat him like a
dissipate and he did
tool
put the
or an
gun down. I
object.
feel like he has the choice of when to do it in some
Wait a
regard.
minute, Cyrus. Do you still have that contraption that we got from Whitestone?
Which one?
The little metal ball. Did we ever figure that damn thing out?
Above game, one of you did, and he still has it.
Who fucking has it?
Above game, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Baradian has manners.
Oh.
Sorry.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn. Would be good to have for the situation, honestly. Crackler gets a little squirrely. Manners.
I mean, like if he's gonna go off and start targeting people, good, bad, whoever, just because they're on his list, just because they're on his mistress's list, that's not what this group is. This group is about defeating the dragons and making the world safe. It's not about enacting, some god's holy vengeance on people who have escaped fate.
What if the dragons escaped fate too?
Well, we're gonna
You
kill
say-
them, not because they escaped fate, but because they suck.
Okay, point withstanding.
What if him taking out the dragons helps to fulfill his obligation to the Raven Queen, where he does not have the compulsion to go after others on said list?
Yeah, that's where I was going.
If you think it works that way,
He might
don't see why it
regain
wouldn't.
some level of control the more people on the list he removes.
He won't
Those
tell.
are some big targets.
He won't tell us who's on the list, though.
He already said Thordak and Raishan.
Okay, Thordak, Raishan, Gilmore. There's what, 3 more names?
Yep.
Just because he says it's none of us, there are a bunch of people and dragons and things that didn't die. Like,
I'm just
when,
saying.
like Gilmore, I'm just saying that.
I'm
Who
just
knows? Maybe
saying
Anna Ripley is on the list.
we're all killers. Every single one of us is a killer. But
Stone
we're
Cold.
killing because of conscience, and he's killing because of orders, and that's a different thing. And if he's gonna do that,
But he's maintaining the natural. I'm on the list. Why am I arguing for this? But
he is
Because you understand that you cheated death.
it's
he
part
has
of the
thus
natural
far-
order. I avoided meeting the Raven Queen.
he has
She's
thus
right
far.
to be mad at me.
Of course she is. But that's not our job.
But it's the job of her champion. Or her reaper, or whatever you want to call it.
Then he's on a different mission than the rest of us are. And that doesn't work for us.
Not entirely if Thraishan and Thordak are on the list.
Sure.
Right, but especially if we don't know who the other three are, if we end up encountering them by happenstance, just like you today, we didn't know about any of this shit.
Fuck, that's a good point. I don't
And
know, maybe
all
treat
we
him like
know
an
is-
adult and have a sit-down conversation with him and figure all of this out.
And all we know so far is that he has so far managed to resist his orders once.
Yes,
We don't know what'll happen next time.
that's true. All I'm saying, instead of maybe having a conversation with me about it, you should be grabbing some beer and some meat skewers and having a conversation like adults with him about this.
I think we're having a conversation with you to make sure we organize our thoughts before any of us say anything we're going to regret around him.
I also don't think, with the exception of maybe a couple people, anybody that could be on that list from that day in Amman can handle themselves. Me included.
That day in Amman?
Yes.
How do you know they're all from that?
Raishan, Thordak, me. Oh, fuck.
She'll
You're
give
saying it's
another-
not just 6 people who dodged fate. It's 6 people who dodged fate in a specific way on a specific day? In a specific place?
She'll give another look to Cade.
Out with it. I think Cyrus would realize something's up after he stepped in it.
Yeah. I fucking stepped in that big time. I mean,
Who
it's
else is on the list?
It's a logical jump from that
Thordak,
to
Raishan, you,
Yeah.
and who else?
There are several other people that survived that day.
Name them.
Cyrus. No, we don't know for sure.
We don't. But several high-ranking people in the Syngorn army, some of the Daxio people, people from Zephyra, people from Pyra.
I'm just going to throw this out here. We're currently trying to use mortal logic to determine
Let him
the
finish.
will of
A god.
a goddess.
Yeah,
Shit doesn't always translate.
that's true. But she was once immortal,
So
so,
until
she might
you
use
actually
those same
see
logic.
it,
But
I'm
the
not.
argument can be
those-
I'm not expecting. I know that none of us know for sure.
If you want to know for sure, Cyrus, Cragthor's the only one who can tell you that.
I know,
Yeah.
and I know that none of us know for sure. But before we go talk to Cragthor, certain people are gonna stop keeping things from me.
Honey, it's a possibility.
It's a
your list.
It is a terrible possibility that I came to the conclusion of about 5 minutes ago, which is if I'm on the list and it's people from that day in Amon, there is also a chance that Allura is on his list. Is that what you wanted me to say?
Cyrus just stands there, nods his head a few times, and then just heads for the door.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
We don't know it for certain, so don't do anything you'll regret.
Oh, I've got a lot of regrets, Cade, but this isn't gonna be one of them.
Oh boy.
Oh well. He kind of looks. He kind of looks at Cade and Roxana before walking out and goes, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I fucking stepped in it."
It
Cade.
happens. Oh, by the way, Gilmore.
Yeah. Roxana, what?
The
Kay, do you have Zone of Truth?
prepared at the moment? No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I don't know how else to get the actual names, you know? I don't.
Well, even if I had it available to me at the moment, I don't believe it would compel. Hold on.
Yeah, above game, Zone of Truth doesn't make you tell the truth, it just makes you not lie.
Yeah.
So you can
So he could
not
still just
answer.
say, yeah, he could still just say, "You're not on it. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Well, it makes it it makes it more difficult to tell a lie. You can still potentially.
It's not a lie. Like, if you ask who's on the list and he can say, "I don't want to tell you," and that's fine.
Oh, no, it literally says right
He
here.
just can't. He
Christmas.
just can't say like Bob is on the list when Bob is not.
It's based on a charisma saving throw.
Right. That's
fail
to
it.
make the spell That's to make the spell do that part at all.
He can just say,
Yeah.
if you guys ask him who's on the list, he can just say, "I told you, right, Sean, Thordak, and Gilmore."
Yeah.
And has completed. He doesn't have
Yeah.
to tell you the whole list.
Yeah. And if you say, "Tell us the rest of the list," he can say no.
Yeah. He just can't willingly.
That's even if he fails the charisma save.
In above game, I'm gonna let you know this because I've just been sitting back watching this. If you cast that, I am gonna be aware and I can avoid answering questions.
Mhm.
So I'll
Yep.
know that it's there.
Zone of Truth is a great spell in some situations. This is, anyways.
Zone of Truth is more useful for situations where everybody wants to tell the truth and you just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like how Matt Mercer used it in Campaign 3 of Critical Role.
Yeah, like I'll cast
That's
Zone of
actually
Truth and then we'll
moment.
both say facts to each other and we'll know that they're true.
Yeah.
Like,
So, I think Cyrus walking off is where we'll end it.
yeah.
As
Seems right.
Gilmore follows him and everything, and we'll see what happens next week.
Yep.
This whole...
Good. Before I cry more and make Rai cry.
Yeah! Oh my god.
Boy, what a fucking session. Oy.
Thanks, Wolf.
Woof.
Thanks,
Whew.
Wolf.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh
we'll
my
see you next
gosh.
week.
Yeah, oh my
We go to Bethlehem.
He's got his popcorn. Like, oh my gosh.
This is better than any Sylvan drama.
This is so much better than working for the Briarwoods. And just as
Speaking
much
of, that's what Cade was gonna do.
sweat and blood.
And I thought
That's what
my
Kate was
life
about,
was
about
messed
to do,
up.
by the way.
Anyway.
He's about to mention that to Gilmore.
We're gonna go. Oh, he switched to marbles. I thought he was playing monster. Okay, he's doing that. Whatever. We're still gonna rate him because I'm tired. Anyway, we'll see you guys
Marbles!
later. Peace out. See you guys next Monday
Hey guys.
for this conclusion. See you guys Wednesday for more Odoron 2. Peace out.